I'm out front with our 2025 F-550 lariat. We just completed one of the most important parts of this build, the liquid spring suspension. I know we're getting a lot of content on this, but I want to go in-depth video to show you exactly how we installed the liquid spring suspension on this 550. And we had a special guest come down here to do the install with us, Carl Haar from Liquid Spring. So let's go back into the shop and get the in-depth video on how we did it. Check it out. And we will have a full video on this F-550 because there's a lot of things happening. The link will be in our description. We brought the F-550 into Adrian's Bay yesterday to prepare the rear of it for one of the biggest components of the build, the liquid spring suspension. So Adrian's goal was to strip down the rear and get it totally ready for Carl Haar to come here on Wednesday morning to go through the entire build with Adrian and our team to get this F-550 driving on the liquid spring suspension. So Adrian's gonna explain a little bit on what he got to do to prep for it, but follow along.
So I had the F-550 in my bay and we're preparing to put the liquid spring suspension in. I've removed the factory leaf springs, the help reliefs, the perch mounts, the cross member gussets. All that is removed to prepare for the liquid spring suspension that's going in its place. So I just finished removing the diesel fuel tank and I also removed the DEF tank. Now the DEF tank is going to be relocated, but this fuel tank is going to go back. Just need it out of the way to get some work done.
So we're just wrapping up day one of the installation of the rear of the liquid spring suspension. We had Carl join us this morning. I'm gonna let him do a little explanation on what we actually did today.
Well, hello and thanks, Brandon, appreciate it. Carl with Liquid Spring. So obviously we got a lot of stuff done today. Everything was prepped before I got here. So it was a lot of just putting stuff together. So we got a lot of progress done. Did the full 5-link suspension system, struts are installed, power module's done, wiring is now run up forward. So I would say we got about 2 days worth of work done in a day. So it's been a great job. So we should wrap it up maybe tomorrow, get the front suspension on it, and maybe Friday go drive it.
So just stay following along tomorrow for the rest of the front. So we started on the 550 this morning on dismantling the front suspension for the installation of the liquid spring. I'm going to turn it over to Carl to do a little explanation on what we exactly did.
Perfect, thank you, Randy. Again, we started off with all the stuff in here, coil springs, shock absorbers, factory radius arm, factory sway bar, all of that was removed. and we put in our liquid spring strut, our radius arms. We put our caster angle back into the right position, and the new sway bar to clear the big 41s. So it's been another good day at PSA. We're almost done with the front. Tomorrow morning, I think we'll have it all wrapped up, volumes on, and we'll run pressure tomorrow.
So we have our F-550 completed with the liquid spring. We pulled it out of the shop for the first time. I'm gonna hand it over to Carl to go over exactly what we did for a brief overview, and then we're gonna jump in the cab and show you how it works.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Brandon. So again, we started off with a F-550 with coil front suspension and leaf spring rear suspension. We've converted the front over to the liquid spring product, which is a strut in the front and new radius arms. In the rear, took all the leaf springs off, shock absorbers out, and went to a 5-link suspension with a liquid spring strut in it. And it's all controlled through a driver interface up in the cab. And with that, we're gonna jump in there and show you how that works. Now that we got everything put together, we can start the vehicle up. I'm just gonna do ignition on so we can keep the motor noise down. So what we have is a driver interface. This is our touchpad. We will be converting this over to a touch screen with True Earth. But right now we got everything done with our touchpad. We have the ability to change ride modes to from normal to comfort mode or up to sport mode. Less aggressive, more aggressive on how the suspension responds to steering, speed, wind events, evasive maneuvering. Whereas on the other side, we have a height side. So we have the ability to lower the tail, raise the tail, drop it all the way down, or raise it all the way up. And we'll show you how that works. And it should go all the way down, tail first. So we're in the low position here. Now we're gonna go to the normal, one touch push. So we show a flashing light in the low. That means I'm in transition. As I transition up, we're at mid-low. Once we get to the normal height, this is when it'll go solid with one light in that position. That means we achieved the height that was requested. So the front's coming up, and there we are.
So the liquid spring install is totally complete. We just had Carl go through how the operations of it works. I would like to say thank you to Carl for coming down and going through the install with our team for the first one, and I hope this is to an opportunity to many more. We're super excited.
Thanks again. I appreciate the opportunity to come up and work with your team. You guys were great, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.